Can you hear me? I don't know that we need this. It doesn't, Ben? All right, great. Well, my name is Kathy Wall, and I'm the Chief HR Officer here at Mary Washington Healthcare. It's my honor to be here today to kick off this graduation of Project Search, one of my favorite programs that we've done here at Mary Washington over the years. And I'm especially proud and happy to recognize the class of 2021. Congratulations, you guys. What did you say? We got it. We got it. We're going to do that in a minute. You know, when you think about this last year, I mean, certainly it's a year like no other, right? And and the fact is, you know, it would have been easy to say, you know, we can't do the program this year, but we really made a commitment and we were glad. But I want to also say to you guys, I appreciate your willingness to kind of come up with new ways and be flexible with the approach. I mean, would you think a few years ago that you would be wearing a mask all the time? I didn't think that. But you know what that shows? That shows how amazing you are and how you're being set up for success, because in your career, where you work, you're always going to have challenges that you have to meet. And whether it's something like a pandemic, which we all hope will never happen again, it's the big and small. And oftentimes it's how you relate and how you handle yourself in a crisis that sets you apart. So I appreciate your willingness to work with us. I appreciate everyone from the Project Search team, whether they'll be our departments that took interns that were diligent about that, our teachers, our supporters, the people, your job coaches, and especially to the parents too that made this possible. So as you go out, it's an ending of the program, but it's a beginning for you. And I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you're able to meet your dreams, whatever your dreams may be. And I'm so happy to see you again. It's been such a long time, and congratulations. Everyone is very proud of you, and I'm especially proud. Congratulations. It's so nice to see some of you, Mitch and Jonathan there. So it's been so long. So, all right, thank you. I think next up is, all right.
All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our Project Search graduation. My name is Annie Villaneuva, and I'm the Supervisor of Student Services and Special Education for Stafford County. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to some of our guests in the audience that have joined us this afternoon. We have our Dr. George Hummer, who's our Executive Director of Student Services and Special Education. We have Miss Kay Manipul, who's the manager of the Fredericksburg DARS office. We have with us Jason Harper, who's the president and owner of RSVP. You all just saw Kathy Wall, who's the senior vice president of human resources for Mary Washington Healthcare. And we also have Xavier Richardson, who is the senior vice president of Mary Washington Healthcare and the president of Mary Washington and Stafford Hospital Foundations. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. After a year of much uncertainty, it is with great honor that I am standing here today kicking off our graduation ceremony of our Project Search interns. This is a special graduation as it includes our students who started this journey in both September 2019 and in September 2020. When school shut down of March 2020, we were unsure if we would all be standing here today honoring these students. I'm proud to say that with the help of our Project Search team, the hospital, and the wonderful families, we were able to ensure that these graduates finished their Project Search interns successfully. These graduates were truly remarkable and resilient in a time of great uncertainty. The passion and dedication of all of our interns, their families, staff, mentors, and stakeholders has led to many of these interns to either already be securing employment or to starting their employment very soon. And for that, I really want to say thank you. Thank you to our Project Search teachers, Stacy and Sheila, as well as Deana and Bethany for working to teach the students real life skills that they will need daily. Thank you to the hospital mentors and Katie for having patience and compassion while teaching our interns on the job skills. Thank you to Debi, Marie, Erin, RSVP, and DARS for helping build and grow the job skills of our interns and continuing to be a support for them in their new employment. And last of all, thank you to the families that have given their time, support, and everlasting commitment to our interns. Without the support of everyone involved in the hard work of our interns, we wouldn't be here today. We are all very excited to hear from each of our interns and what they have learned from this program and what their future holds for them. So please join me in welcoming Sheila and the interns as we move into the next portion of our celebration.
Unlike the interns, I didn't practice my little speech here very much like they did. But first, I'd like to thank Xavier and CJ for coming and helping us set up. Otherwise, we'd probably still be putting tables and chairs and things out. So thank you. So I don't know, some of you I don't know, I took the place of, or tried to take the place of Stacy when she left to go to Florida in January. So I'm Sheila Newton. I know a lot of the kids, well, I know all of the kids here, but I knew a lot of them prior to Project Search since I worked in the school system as a substitute teacher. But anywho, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of the Project Search program. This program wouldn't be possible without the dedication of Stacy Vastano. Stacy was instrumental in the formation of our local Project Search program, which began in the fall of 2017. She developed a wonderful relationship with Mary Washington Hospital and the departments. I admire her love for her students and her commitment to their success. We really miss you, Miss Stacy. Hopefully she's watching in Florida. So now I would like to come to the part where we invite our interns to come up and say a few words about their experiences working here at Mary Washington Healthcare. I would like to introduce you first to Brian, who's really excited that he gets to be first. It's only alphabetical, sorry, Brian. So come on up, Brian, and tell us about your experience.
Hello, my name is Brian Brennan. Everybody.
You want to hold it so you don't touch the other thing. There you go.
Hello, my name is Brian Brennan. I came to Process this fall of 2020. I was a graduate at Coin Forge of last year. It was a bad year because I wasn't able to graduate across the state, so this is my first time doing this. But anyway, my experience at Process was a great experience. Helped me find new stuff, new skills I learned here, like working around stuff at the hospital that I haven't learned before. And also, they found me a job that I actually work, and it's a really good job I have. So I thank everybody who helped me in Project Search and around hospital that helped me who I am today. Thank you.
Okay, our next intern is Joseph. Come on up, Joseph. Looking all sharp today. Do you want to hold it, Joseph, or do you think you'd be okay? It's up to you.
I'll hold it.
There you go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph, and I graduated from Colonial Forge High School in 2018. My first internship was same-day surgery for the EVS department. I learned how to sanitize and make the beds for the patient, turn over and clean and sanitize the patient base. I also cleaned the bathrooms and hallways. I learned how to get around the hospital. Um, my second internship was in the materials management department. I worked with Wilma and Betty. I learned how to handle and sort the incoming boxes and deliver them throughout the hospital. My third um, my third internship took place in the EVS department. Um, this is on the first floor of the hospital. Uh, I worked with Devetta because of the fast turnover. I learned how to quickly clean patient rooms. Um, I enjoyed the production program and have got a job permit in same day.
Okay, now we have John. I think they all did a really good job writing their speeches this year. It's awesome.
I think I can.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. It's hot outside now. Anyway, my name is Jonathan Shell, and I graduated from Colonial Falls High School in 2018, the same year as Joseph did. Anyway, I like to play in the Special Olympics for Deana, and I like to sing with the choir. My first internship was in the Quality and Patient Safety Department at the Fall Hill Building. I learned how to check the isolated caddies and check the expiration date on the disinfectant wipes outside of the patient room on every floor of the nursing station at the hospital. My second internship was in Central Cell in FASC and pharmacy. In Central Cell at FASC, I learned how to identify and set up the surgical instruments using the hose. I also learned how to operate the autoclave oven, which is the machine that sterilizes the tray with surgical instruments that doctors and nurses need to make the patient feel better. After I went to Central Sales at FASC in the morning, I went to pharmacy in the afternoon. In pharmacy, I learned how to deliver medication to different departments throughout the hospital using the internal tubing system. I also learned how to label the medication with an auxiliary stickers and stock it properly. Third rotator. Well, actually, before the pandemic, my third rotator was in gift shop and health and wellness. I went to the gift shop in the morning, and in the gift shop, I learned how to price the item using the pricing gun. Excuse me. I also uh, sorry, here we go. I also learned how to get an incoming shipment from a supply chain, which is material management department. In the afternoon, I went to health and wellness, and in there, I learned how to record employee survey. I also learned how to stock medical items properly in the storage area. Now, now during the pandemic in October of 2020, I'd say, I came back to the program and I was able to finish my third rotation, but I'm in two different departments. And my two departments that I went to are Central Still at the hospital and emergency department. In the morning, I went to Central Still at the hospital. I learned how to remove a hot case card from the card washer using the pole stick, try the try trade and organize it in designated area. Oh, it's hot in here.
We're almost finished, right?
Yep. Where was I? Yes. I also learned how. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. I also learned different supplies and how to stock the supply for the trip at the workstation. Then I went to the emergency department for my afternoon department, and in there, I learned how to create a blood kit for the patient. I also learned how to file their info into the binder. Now, here's one of my favorite moments of being in this program. One of my favorite moments in this program was learning how to ride the flat bar. We rode the flat bus for a seaside trip to the mall and learned how to know if Angel is hiring. Now, I got the good news for everyone, and is that I have been able to be employed with Walmart that's near my house because I am being able to walk to work without having to take an Uber. And I also want to thank all the processors and the hospital staff for having me in this program and knowing and how what is and knowing who I am. I thank you very much. Thank you. Yep.
Okay, now we have Mitch. If you want to come on up, Mitch. Xavier said to get my ladder earlier today. I would have loved to get this ladder. He wasn't here yet to help me.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mitch, and I graduated from Stafford High School. I would like to thank all the staff and interns for helping me have a magnificent experience at Project Search. My favorite part at Project Search was working with the mentors. They greeted me every day, checked to see how I was doing, and helped me stay focused and flexible. In the gift shop, I enjoy dusting and putting price tags on the items. In medical imaging, I scan paperwork. In the pharmacy, I enjoy storing the medicine and tubing the medicine to the different stations all over the hospital. In engineering, I change light bulbs on clogged sinks and helps me check for leaks. And in food services, I wiped the tables and took out the trash and swept the floors in the dining area. All throughout my time in Project Search, I always try my best to be flexible and stay focused. My future goal is to build on my experiences at Project Search and maybe to go to Perth for 12 weeks. Thank you very much.
Last but not least, the one who says I'm his favorite. Come on up, Joel. Where did I get Joel from? It's getting hot up here. Is it okay if I hold this for you, Joel?
Yeah, no big deal.
So we can hear. Remember to look.
Oh, Ma, would you? Well, why?
It'll be okay.
You take me home.
Say your name.
I have.
Say good morning, Joel.
Good morning, I have go.
Hello, my name is Joel. I graduated from Stafford High School in 2019.
Yeah,
Here are a few things about me.
yeah, me down, me old teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoy playing Special Olympics basketball and golf. I also like being part of the Stafford County Sheriff's Star Cadets. At home, I like to listen to music and play my video games. Here is some information about my rotations this year. During my first rotation, I did a variety of tasks for the radiology department and volunteer services for half of my day. I highlighted forms and attached envelopes. I scanned patient records into a computer. I filled hand sanitizer bottles and labeled them to pass out to staff and guests. The second part of my day, I worked for the Environmental Services Department. I sanitized tables and chairs in the hospital atrium and swept the floors. In my second rotation, I worked part of my day in the gift shop. I stocked the drink cooler and helped price items for sale. The second part of my day, I spent in the retail food services as a dining room attendant. My job was to maintain and clean the tables and chairs as well as the microwave area and the floors.
Yeah, they're called Deana.
Yeah.
They might. Wait, I find it first. I'll be the called Deana and Mike. Really. You listen. You think something.
In my third rotation, I spent my day divided between the engineering department and the emergency department. In engineering, I traveled through areas of the hospital with my engineering mentor responding to work orders and helping to fix things such as broken TVs, broken TV remotes, clogs on sinks for restrooms, changing ceiling tiles, and much more.
Yeah, back my
In the ED department, I assembled much needed blood vial kits in the lower level of the department.
Yeah, that's the thing I do. Anything you do.
Yeah, we got it.
I had two favorite jobs, and they were in my third rotation. I liked working with the guys in the engineering department. I also liked the challenge of making the blood vial kits. I always tried to make more blood vial kits than Miss Deana or Miss Sheila.
Me be Deana, me fast, me got 85. Me I think I got 100%.
Now, I think I beat you.
No,
Okay, let's go to the next one.
me beat you.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
My today my job is hero. They help me hire me you got.
Okay, play this where it says everybody.
Wait,
Okay?
it's your Stafford.
My plan after project search was to get a job in a restaurant. I had an interview yesterday and was offered a job at Vocelli Pizza. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to thank the project search program with Mary Washington Healthcare, Stacy Vistano, Deana Alden, Sheila Newton, Debi Angilletta, Erin Hudgins, Bethany Ventura, and my MWH mentors. I had the best time and learned a lot.
Take this me you. You my favorite.
Stacy's his
I would
favorite.
like to
No.
thank the project search
Stop it.
I would also like to give a special thanks to Mrs. Kathy Bailey, speech therapist at Woodrow Wilson Rehab Center. She has helped me learn to use my iPad to help everybody understand me better.
All right, last thing.
Kathy, they call me today. My mom. And they call me anybody. There's a guy, game, every day. They make up for 15, 4 o'clock. They 3 o'clock.
Okay, you ready to say thank you? Do you have a thank you button?
No.
Okay, just tell them thank you. Then. We're hot. Yeah. You want to say thank you?
Yes, I did do, and did this. I mean, with you, you my supervisor.
Go sit down.
No, that's normal. And did this. You got your job. You right here. You make a Utah.
Yeah, she's gonna go with you to Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, you've been cut off. The mic is closed.
No, Mike and Mardick and my girlfriend May. No, Mike.
Okay, good. He's good. I think he wants to be a public speaker and to be a bike hog. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you, Joel, for that talk. Thank you. So I'd like to thank all the interns for their wonderful experiences they had and being such great workers. If you guys would turn and take a bow to your audience so we can congratulate you one more time. We're going to do it multiple times. So stand up. Turn around. Take a little bow. Okay, thank you guys. Now, Miss Deana is going to come up and thank our mentors. We would like to take this time to thank all of our Mary Washington healthcare departments for their involvement with our Project Search interns represented here today. We appreciate all our mentors and staff members who have taken their time to work and teach our interns valuable and transferable job skills. We would like to recognize each department with a small token of appreciation to enjoy with your staff as a thank you. If you would please stand when you hear your department, an intern will present a gift to those present. If your department is participating virtually, we have reached out this week to hand deliver our gift of appreciation. So at this time, we would like to thank Central Sterile Ambulatory, Central Sterile Mary Washington Healthcare, we would like to thank our emergency room department. We would like to thank our engineering department. We would like to thank our environmental services department, EVS. We would like to thank the retail side of food services. And we would like to thank the patient side of food services. We would like to thank the gift shop at Mary Washington Healthcare, our health and wellness department, our ICU department, medical imaging of Fredericksburg, our pharmacy department, we would like to thank our quality and safety department, our radiology department, and our supply chain department. Thank you all. We appreciate you.
Hi, I'm Debi Angilletta. I'm a employment specialist with RSVP and a skills trainer for Project Search. This is Erin. Go ahead.
And I'm Erin Hudgins. I'm a vocational counselor with the Department for Aging and Rehabilitative Services.
Now we've come to the part of our program where we like to present our interns with a certificate of completion for this year and last year's Project Search programs. It is well-deserved recognition, and we're very proud of our interns to complete the Mary Washington Project Search program. So first, could we have Brian come up to accept his certificate? What?
I was gonna say that, yeah, they're not on there, but probably it's okay.
Start at the bottom.
There he is.
Who else?
Way to go, Brian.
Brian, do you want them to get this later? Okay, we'll just do the certificates. They also have a picture that was put together of their different internships, pictures of them in their internships, and a gift package from Mary Washington. A little something from me too. Joel Zaraski.
Joseph.
That one's yours.
Jonathan Shell.
And I'll just mention that our Jonathan Shell is actually a cashier at the Walmart.
And Mitch Spinninger. Congratulations, intern. Thank you for attending our ceremony and for all of your support with our program. It has been a fantastic year. Marie from RSVP has a few closing remarks.
I'm gonna try my best not to use my sunglasses, but I may have to put them on. I have sensitive eyes. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Mary Washington, for allowing us to use this beautiful historic space. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole on Google when I get home about the Snowden House. I just wanna thank DARS and Stafford County Public Schools, RSVP, and everyone's just collaboration. This has been a very unique year, uncharted, and very much thank the interns for their willingness to participate, to learn, to grow, and to be flexible and accommodating in a time that I have never lived in my life, and I don't think anyone here has experienced this. I think you guys did a better job wearing masks than a lot of adults have done, so kudos to you on that. You know, today just proves why Project Search is such a vital and important program. It helps the community and open their eyes and helps families realize and their children that there is so much potential. We just need to take some time and focus and hone in on their skills and what people are good at, because basically everybody can work and they have the right to work. So in closing, I just say congratulations to all of you young men, and I'm looking forward to another year here at Mary Washington. Thank you. Oh, and there are cupcakes and water. Please, you can go get your cupcake now. They're all individually wrapped, so you guys will be good.